Hi there. Let's review the answers to School Unit Day 3. This was your Thursday review lesson. We are reviewing how to use imperative verbs and learn more about schools in the United States. Remember that imperative verbs are used to give commands and warnings. We can use the positive or the negative with a simple verb. Let's practice. These are sentences to practice speaking like a boss, a manager. Imagine you're the boss at a big company. Your employees are causing problems. What will you say to them? Think of a positive and negative imperative sentence to show what you mean for each situation. Example: your employee always arrives late to work. You could say a positive sentence: get to work on time. Or the negative sentence: don't be late again. Your employee always spends too much time talking to coworkers. You could say something like, work more, talk less during work hours. Don't talk to your coworkers during work time. Number 2, your employee always uses too many office supplies. Please only use the supplies you need. You can write other answers too. These are my examples. Don't use so many office supplies. Number 3, your employee always takes an extra long lunch break. Please keep lunch breaks. No. Please take only 30 minutes for lunch break. Take mind of your lunch break. Pay attention to your lunch break time. Don't take such long lunches. Again, you can write different answers. These are just my examples. Your employee is always on social media during the workday. Please use company time for work. Don't use social media at work. Number 5, your employee always leaves work 15 minutes early. Please stay until the end of the day or end of your shift. Don't leave early unless it is an emergency. What are some instructions or orders that parents give to their children? Speak or write at least 3 sentences. Put away your dirty clothes. Use the bathroom. Wash your hands. Eat your food. Clean up your toys. Get dressed. Do your homework. Don't play too many video games. Don't watch any more TV. Don't leave that mess there. You get the idea. What do you say to your kids? Or what did your parents used to tell you when you were a child? Finally, let's read this article about private and public schools in the U.S. American public and private schools. About 46 million American students are in public schools, and about 6 million are in private schools. How are public and private schools different? The biggest difference is who pays. The government pays for public schools. Families pay for private schools. Public school students may have more challenges than private school students. Public school students often come from different races, ethnicities, languages, and cultures. Their families may have more difficulties. Public schools are often able to get better teachers. They often have more education and more experience and more training, but public and private school teachers usually teach similarly. Public school teachers usually get better pay and better benefits. Private school teachers often like their jobs more, though. Private schools can have better feeling of community, more freedom for teachers, and more control over school rules. They also can have better safety and more rules for the students. Private school students may take more advanced classes than public school students. There are many differences between a public and private school. But there are many differences within public schools and private schools also. Students' success does not only depend on whether they choose public or private school, but also on many other things: their attitude, their personal problems, their teachers, their environment, their community, and more. All right, let's put the sentences that are true or false. The government pays for private schools. Generally false. The government pays for public schools. True. Private schools have more freedom to choose how they operate. True. Public school teachers are usually paid more than private school teachers. Yes. Private school teachers are usually paid more than public school teachers. False. More American students attend public schools than private schools. True. More American students attend private schools than public schools. False. Students will be more successful if they go to public schools. I don't know. It depends on the school. I'm going to say false, because it doesn't only depend on the school, it also depends on their personal attitude and how hard they work. Watch this video about private schools. And this one to learn about college prep from Christian school students. Then, fill in the Venn diagrams about 3 things you think are good about public schools and private schools, or both. You can write answers your own way. For example, public schools have more sports and extracurricular activities. Private schools have more challenging academic options. Public schools have more diverse community, but private schools have more freedom for rules and subject matter. Public schools have free transportation and tuition and lunch and tuition. Private schools, teachers love their jobs. Some things that are good about both public and private. Students can work hard and learn. Parents can be involved. Students prepare for work or college. You could write other answers. Finally, write about yourself. What type of school did you go to? Did you like it? What was good about it? What was bad about it? What did you dislike? Please try to write several sentences. You can also speak or read your writing. Finally, we learn about homeschooling. Homeschooling is the type of school that we do at home. You can read this article about homeschool background. Then we can read some of these, answer these questions. What are 3 reasons some parents homeschool their children? Some parents do not think the public schools provide a very good education. Other parents do not want children to make bad friends at school. They worry about smoking, alcohol, or drugs. Some parents worry other students may treat their kids badly. Other parents choose homeschooling for religious reasons. So what are 3 reasons parents choose homeschooling? Some parents, what was the first one? Think homeschooling provides a better education. Some parents think homeschooling provides a better social environment for their kids. Some parents think homeschooling provides religious education opportunity. What are 2 questions some people have about homeschooling? There are also questions about what homeschooled children are studying at home. How can parents be sure their children are ready for college? How are they tested to be sure they're learning the same things other children are learning? Are they too separated from other children? Are they missing out on social learning skills? Just choose 2. Are the students learning the same as other students in school? Are the students too separate from other children? You can choose some of the others as well. Finally, you can watch a video about the pros and cons of homeschooling. And then answer this question: would you ever homeschool your children? Why or why not? Thank you. You finished the lesson. I know it was long. You can do it a little at a time if you like, or do what you have time for. When you're finished, hand in work and submit. Thank you. Bye.